Trying to find the next high, cause the high never lasts. I'ma go another way. All of the lights I chased and now faded. Till it was right, the times they are changing. Tell me why society's plan should define who I am. Surely there's a higher way. All of my best friends are sick of pretending. We want the truth. So much is missing, so give us the real thing. I know it's you. Na, 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 na.
Thank you so much, Troy High, for all the memories you made here and all the opportunities you gave me and all the wonderful people I've met and became friends with throughout the years.
Everyone at Troy High, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone, the teachers, the people, and the acquaintances, whoever you might be or however you might be involved. I really appreciated being here, and I'm going to miss it a lot.
Hi, Troy High. Just want to say thank you for the past 4 years of memories that truly impacted my life and really prepared me for my future.
Thank you, Troy High. I just want to say thank you for all the teachers and for all my friends that have supported me and have helped me grow as a person, even through everything rough that has been going on in the past 4 years.
I totally agree. Thank you, Troy High, for just giving us a place where we can truly grow into ourselves, even as high school students, and preparing us for the world ahead.
I would like to say that Troy High has taught me a lot when it comes to my social life.
I just want to thank everybody that's made Troy High special for me, all the teammates through football and track.
I do want to say thank you to Troy High in general, both its community and its faculty, for giving me the opportunities to grow as a person over the past 4 years.
Well, Troy High has kind of been like a home for me for the past 4 years, and it provided me a place of paradise.
Thank you to all the staff at Troy High for these past 4 years, and I'd like to especially thank the janitors for picking up and cleaning after all the students. I know that as one of those students in the art classes, we make a lot of mistakes. There's clay everywhere, especially in the second semester, and paint.
Troy High, I want to thank you for being this norm for me for the last 4 years of changing and the ups and the downs, and just being a place where I've grown and learned how to become my own person.
Troy High has been full of exciting memories and making new friends and new people. I'm going to miss it more than anything.
I'd like to thank Troy High for teaching me all the lessons I need to learn. I'd like to thank the staff and all my friends and family who have been with me since the beginning.
Troy High has absolutely changed the course of my life. I know everybody that goes to every high school feels that way. It's 4 years of your life, but this specific institution, I've never been more supported. I've never felt more directed in my life. I know what I want to do with the rest of my life because of the people and the things that I've done here.
I tell this to Alex all the time, but I feel like this year specifically, our senior class just kind of came together and had this unsaid commitment to make this the best year of our lives. Having gone through so much.
Goodbye, Troy High. Thank you so much for giving me the best 4 years of my life. I came into high school such a different person, and through all my classes, all my teachers, all my friends, all my experiences, I've become a completely different person. I think it's all for the best.
I've always moved around a lot. I mean, I've lived in San Diego, Dubai, and Syria, back to San Diego. And if there's one thing I can thank Troy High for, is thank you for giving me a place I know I can always go back to.
To Troy High, I have a secret. I've lived in Rochester Hills my whole life, and one of the things I used to always complain about was that I didn't get to go to Rochester High. And now that I'm at the end of my Troy High career, I can say that I'm really glad that this is the place I ended up.
Thank you, Troy High, for 4 of some of the best years of my entire life.
Thank you, Troy High, for everything that you've given me, from the people that I've met to the experiences that I've had. I will forever hold this place near and dear. See you, Troy High.
Bye, Troy High.
Bye, Troy High.
Bye, Troy High. I'll see you guys later.
Bye, Troy High.
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 Doses.
Bye, Troy High.
See you later, Troy High.
Goodbye, Troy High.
See ya.
See you, Troy High.
Hey, Troy High. Thank you for the past 4 years. Peace out.
All right, welcome. At this time, could everyone please rise and stand at attention? Gentlemen, please remove your caps for the playing and singing of our country's national anthem. Please be seated. Thank you, Troy High School Band, under the direction of Mr. Brian Nutting. Yes, please, a round of applause. That would be great. Members of the Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Macheski, members of Troy High School faculty, guests, parents, family members, friends, and members of the graduating class of 2022, welcome to Troy High School's 72nd annual commencement program. My name is Ramo Ronconi, and I'm proud to serve as principal of Troy High School. Please accept my gratitude for being here and sharing this amazing day with our graduates. June 7th, 2022 marks the dawn of a new beginning for our students and their families. Thank you for being here with us today. At this time, I would like to take the opportunity to introduce some of the individuals on stage with me. Those seated to my right with Dr. Macheski will be introduced a little later in the program. And to my left, we have 3 members of our faculty who will be assisting with the conferring of diplomas today. We have Dr. Charles Steltenkamp, Mrs. Harriet Clark, Miss Jessie Allgaier, and also seated on stage we have Assistant Principal Mr. Daniel House, Mr. Brian Zawislak, and Mr. Shane Hines. At this time, I'd also like to recognize the representatives of the outstanding Troy High School faculty seated in the audience to my left. Troy High has been recognized by the State of Michigan, U.S. Department of Education, U.S. News and World Report, Niche, the College Board, Newsweek as one of the very best high schools in the country. That success can be attributed to our committed and passionate faculty members. Would the best teaching staff in the state of Michigan please stand and be recognized? If you notice today, some of our faculty are also sitting as, with their families as they have graduates today. It's probably the biggest graduating class for our faculty today, so a dual special moment for them. Really great thing today. Graduation day is a very mixed day of emotions, as I know you've all felt today. We're very happy and sad at the same time. Today, as the class of 22 says goodbye to family, friends, and teachers, you're not the only ones to say goodbye. In addition to our class of 2022, that will be leaving Troy High School to explore their next journey. We do have one faculty member that is going to retire this year. And ending a long storied career, Mr. John Morrison is retiring this year, and we wish him very, very well. And for those of you who don't know him, we wish him a really big retirement full of as many woo-hoos as he can have. John is known for his woo-hoos. I wish he could, I could recreate that for you. And now it's my pleasure to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Richard Macheski.
Thank you, Mr. Ronconi. Good evening, students, staff, and parents. I am very proud to be with you, the class of 2022, and your families and friends on this special occasion. You will hear many wise words tonight, with the most meaningful probably coming from your fellow graduates and our guest speaker, Mr. Raj. You have been through a lot together, and we are very proud of each and every one of you. You are here to celebrate with a diverse group of people made up of lots of different backgrounds, talents, and goals. As you move on to the next step in your journeys, whether that be further training and education, starting your careers, or joining the military, you will have all the choices about the type of person you become. One important choice you will make is whether you are someone who takes action or someone who waits for things to happen to them. You'll decide whether to take risks and look for new ideas and opportunities, or play it safe and hope that perfect job or partner or dream comes to you. I'm here to encourage you to take the chance. Now, some would argue that it's sometimes smart to play it safe, and that can certainly be true. But if the past 2 years have shown us anything, it's that we all need to seize the opportunities in front of us and make the most of the time that we have. You are entering a period in your life when the whole world is in front of you, when you may have the most freedom to choose your path, and then change your mind and choose another if the first doesn't quite work out. You are at a point where the roadmap isn't as clear as sitting in the same classrooms every day for 6 or 7 hours. You have the freedom to explore, take new courses, learn about the world around you and the mark you want to make on it. I know that may sound a little intimidating, scary even, but it's exciting as well, especially if you use these next few years to step outside your comfort zone and try things you may think you can't do. Not everything will work out exactly as you planned, but that's okay. It's in our stumbles, our failures, that we often learn the most. Sitting on the sidelines waiting to be called won't get you where you want to be. Waiting for someone else to reach out to you means you might miss a chance that was yours to grab. This is your time to seek out those opportunities, to try new things and take control over your future. You have worked hard. You have grown as learners and as people. You have advocated for others. You have made an impact on those around you in the Troy School District. Now, it's your turn to make an impact on the world. It's your turn to chart your course, and I've no doubt that you are ready. You are well prepared, class of 2022. Your teachers and staff here at Troy High and the family and friends who have gathered here with you tonight have given you the tools you need to take that next step. They believe in you. We believe in you. Step forward with confidence, not hesitation. The choices are now yours, and I have every confidence you will continue to make us proud. Congratulations, class of 2022. The best is yet to come. At this time, I would like to introduce the members of our Board of Education here tonight. Board Vice President, Dr. Nicole Wilson. Trustees, Dr. Nancy Philippart. Ms. Batel Ani, Mr. Steve Gottlieb, and our next speaker, Board President Carl Schmidt.
Thank you, Dr. Macheski. Well, I want to start with just a quick introduction. So every time I go to a classroom, I'll ask kids, do you know what the Board of Education does or what we are? And they always look at me with a blank face. So I will tell you that we are 7 people who are elected by Troy to worry about you. So we will try to make sure that we can provide you the best education that you can. We try to support our superintendent, Dr. Macheski, and the staff here. So even though you may not know me, we've had eyes on you for a long time, and we look for you. So every year, one of us is given the opportunity to be able to address commencement, and lucky you got me. So before I get into the heart of my speech, I'd like to first take a moment to recognize the family members, teachers, administrators, and other staff who helped you all reach this day, who are now working through some serious feelings themselves. I think Mr. Ronconi mentioned that as well. Perhaps our feelings can best be expressed by an amazing modern poet we all know and love, Kid Leroy. Everyone get a Kleenex ready. You cut out a piece of me, and now I bleed internally, left here without you. And it hurts for me to think about what life could possibly be like without you. Powerful words, powerful words. Just kidding, we'll all be fine. Okay. So now let's get serious for a couple minutes, and then I'll get rid of the mic so you can get on with what you really want to do here tonight. So I've been doing this school board gig for about 10 years. So that means across all 4 high schools, I've witnessed about 40 different senior speakers utter the words, "We made it." Good words. They're good words for a senior, especially for this graduating class. I mean, I'm not sure any of us were confident any of us would make it over the last 2 years of COVID, so let's celebrate that. But when I hear those words, I'm always struck by all the adventures in my life I've experienced and learned since high school, which makes me think what we're really celebrating today is not so much an ending as it is a great beginning to what we hope will be your own fantastic life adventures. Life adventures are exciting, and I've had plenty over the past 40 years since my own high school graduation. Many of those have been about my own advancement, more education, career, starting a company, running for public office, but other adventures in my life have focused on giving what some call a hand up to another person or cause, and those adventures have been the ones that have really transformed me. So what is a hand up? A hand up is seeing another person with potential and helping them reach that potential by tearing down barriers in their way. It's a challenging, it's often frustrating effort to undertake, but it's also a beautiful thing. It's something that everyone in this place right now has benefited from at multiple points in their life. And not just you graduates here, everybody. Some of us have parents who have done that for us. For others, it's extended family members. For many of us, it's been a teacher or a counselor, a mentor, a coach, a supervisor, a friend, a coworker. It can be anyone who saw something in us and worked with us until we could unleash our own potential. No one is self-made. Don't let anyone ever tell you that. There's no such thing as being self-made. So let's go back to the great beginning we're celebrating today. Just as older, grayer, more high-mileage people like those in this theater have given you a hand up, at this next point in your life, you graduates now have an even greater capability to provide a hand up to somebody else. All right, so I need to see a show of hands so I know how old I really am here, but does anybody in the graduating class know the movie The Matrix? Ah, right. That's why I like Troy High. Okay, so the main character named Neo suspects his life's a mirage and encounters another character, Morpheus, who claims to know the truth. Morpheus offers Neo a choice of 2 pills. A red pill will open his eyes to the real world around him, but once he takes it, there's no turning back. A blue pill will allow him to forget the meeting with Morpheus and resume his safe but unfulfilling life. I took the red pill when I was 22. I just moved to Chicago after college to start my first job in market research, and I was thinking about worthwhile things to do outside my work. I kept driving by this place near my apartment, and the name on the building said Lydia Home for Children. And I thought, I wonder what that is. So I looked it up, and it turns out it was a modern orphanage, a group home for kids in the foster care system. On a whim, I called and asked if they had volunteers that worked with the kids. It turns out they were desperate for that kind of help. The first time I pulled in to meet the boy they had assigned me, my car was swarmed by about 20 kids in the parking lot. As I got out, the chatter started. Everyone wanted to know, everyone knew exactly who I was, which boy I was coming to see. They had to show me something on their person that was special to them, and then they asked if I could volunteer with them too. That parking lot was my red pill. My eyes were open to really see those little forgotten ones, and it's led to a life of mentoring, school board service, juvenile justice intervention, foster parenting, and most recently service to Oakland Family Court as the court-appointed special advocate for a teen in the foster system. It hasn't been easy, but the positive impact I've been able to make has surprised me. And the best part is that every child and teen I've worked with over the years has given me a hand up in the process. My understanding, my empathy for others, the destruction of many of my own stereotypes and biases have all benefited from what those kids have shared with me of themselves and also what they've observed in me, sometimes not all so good. It's always a two-way street when you commit to helping and really seeing someone else, and that's where your own growth takes place. So back to my challenge for all of you. Find your red pill. This will probably have nothing to do with your chosen career. I have a career in market research. Find a cause or a population of people that you care about, and then research how you can help, and more importantly, research who you can help. Raising money for a cause is really important, but every nonprofit organization needs people willing to do the actual work. Your group efforts as Troy High students over the past 4 years have been admirable. They always are. Your activist week is always a point of pride for all of us up here on the stage. It's very impressive. So now's your chance to choose your own personal direction and go beyond financial support. Lend your own hands to someone worthy of a hand up, and don't wait until you're 40. Start now, even as you begin your own next chapter. If my adventure is any indication, your passion is going to evolve over time, and your first experiences in giving will open up new doors to you for where you can make even greater differences later on. Take the red pill. Open your eyes and heart to another human being out there who needs someone exactly like you, and you may not believe that, but it's true. They need someone exactly like you to give them a hand up so they can reach their own potential. Be that person for them. Then find another person and give them a hand up, and then do it again, and do it again. Over the rest of your life, you'll meet some amazing people, you'll make a real difference in their lives, and discover things about yourself in the process. On behalf of the entire Board of Education, congratulations, class of 2022, on a fantastic beginning. We wish for each of you a wonderful future with many red pill adventures.
Thank you, Mr. Schmidt and Dr. Macheski. And now to deliver our first graduating class address, class of 2022 member, Ms. Rachel Kozlowski.
Imagine if a magical wizard came up to you right now. I'm serious. Picture his giant hat protruding into the sky and his long beard grazing against his toes. Now imagine he gives you two options. Wand in hand, option 1, have him rewrite your past 4 years completely, erasing every mistake or mishap you made in high school. No failing grades, no heartbreak, no shots missed, and absolutely no suspensions. Option 2, change absolutely nothing. You're right where you are right now. Now, the perfectionists in the audience may be salivating at the thought of option 1. And I get it. Having those 20 extra points on the SAT would really just make all the difference in your high school experience. But I pity the fool who would choose that first option. Not many people love mistakes, as they often bring a lot of pain. But legendary painter Bob Ross preferred to refer to them as happy little accidents. A phrase that not only accepts the reality of mistakes when pursuing a challenging task, but stands as a philosophy on life I believe is vital for all of us to consider in our journeys moving forward. Take this moment to reflect on your past 4 years at school. That was excruciating. We are not the people we were freshman year. It's taken a system overload of embarrassingly painful lessons learned to become the slightly more mature graduates we are today. But no matter how many we've had to learn from, the mistakes themselves are not what's important. What's important is that each time we've been knocked down, we've persevered. In 1962, Austrian economist Fritz Machlup coined the term half-life of knowledge, referring to the amount of time that it takes for half of the knowledge in a given field to be superseded. The half-life of knowledge in economics is about 9 years. Psychology, about 7. Medicine, 18 to 24 months. No matter how close we think we are to unearthing the algorithms of our universe, our knowledge will always have an expiration date. Humanity has been wrong far, far more often than we have been right. But it hasn't stopped us from constantly working to innovate, discover, and work to correct what we thought we knew. The mistakes of past innovators were made so that future innovators can build upon them. And without the mountains of failure behind us, we could never reach new summits. Our previous chapter of mistakes is coming to a close. But right now, it's time to celebrate those mistakes together. We've made some beautiful misjudgments to call our high school experience. Whether it be getting rejected by a crush, trying to explain Karam's Corner to your teacher, kissing Canella, saying something deeply embarrassing over Zoom, or attempting to quickly use the bathroom at Troy High. These hilarious and immature memories riddled with blunders are something I wouldn't change for anything. And without all our oversights, it would be a lot easier to take our successes for granted. We were wrecks before we crashed into each other. We've grown together through our mistakes, and that is the knowledge that we will carry with us eternally. And I've actually made a mistake here. I have no idea how to end this speech. I think Kanye would, though. As he once stated, if everything I did failed, which it doesn't, it actually succeeds. But if everything I did failed, just the fact that I'm willing to fail is an inspiration. So tell me, Troy High, what will you tell the wizard? I say, take his wand and snap it in half. Run away from him and revel in life's mistakes.
Thank you, Rachel. And Karam, I'm still trying to figure out your corner there. I have spent all year trying to figure that out. At this time, the band will now play See You Again under the direction of Mr. Brian Nutting. Thank you, Mr. Nutting, and the Troy High School band students. I mean, how lucky are we to have a band and music program like we do here at Troy High, to be in a professional venue like this that's filled with professional music. So thank you, band and band students. And now, senior band members, if you could be seated in your other seat with your classmates. You can now sit back and enjoy the program, and you're done working for the night. And for the next part of our program, today I am so honored to introduce our next speaker. I know there was a buzz among the graduates in the audience when they saw his name listed in the program. For the few of you who are not in the know, Channel 2's Roop Raj is a 1995 graduate of Troy High. Yes, I heard he started as a violinist in the orchestra, but soon realized that both he and his violin were not really a good match. So he found his niche as a key member of the school announcement team. And working on advanced media productions while he was a student here, he produced and hosted a show on the Troy Municipal Cable Channel, and at the age of 14, he interviewed Huel Perkins, his former co-anchor. As a guest on his show, he did his first live broadcast, complete with studio audience at Troy High in 1994. Suffice it to say, Roop knew at a very young age what he wanted to do, and he didn't wait to make things happen. He left Troy High to attend Michigan State. Go Green. There we go. Good start. During his freshman year and sophomore years, he was also on air at CBS and ABC stations in Lansing, Michigan. In 1998, he was hired as reporter and anchor in Flint, Michigan, which was followed by 7 years with NBC in New Orleans. There, he met his wife, Julie, and in 2009, after covering 24 hurricanes, including winning an Emmy for his Hurricane Katrina coverage, Roop was able to make one of his life goals come true, and he moved back to his home state and joined the Fox 2 Detroit news station, where he has differentiated himself in the market by bringing multiple exclusive interviews to viewers, including one-on-one interviews with Vice President Kamala Harris and Mike Pence, and multiple one-on-ones with President-elect Biden and former President Trump. Roop is known to be the go-to guy when candidates from either side of the aisle stop in Detroit, and believes the reason for this is he always tries to build relationships with people so they feel connected. He also strives for this relationship with his viewers and his newscast. He's committed to connecting with the community to bring stories that won't be seen on other stations. This might even include sneaking some Troy High events in for us, which we greatly appreciate. Thank you, Roop. Roop is currently the evening anchor for Fox 2 News and is recently named by Our Magazine in the Best of Detroit's newest anchors. He lives with his wife, Julie, and is a dog dad with his boxer, Louise. Roop's parents still live in Troy, which means his Troy connection continues to feel like home to him. Roop's always willing to help out with his Troy alma mater, and we appreciate the fact that he remains an active Colt. There's so much more I could say about Roop, but at this time I'd like to welcome Mr. Roop Raj to the podium.
Wow. It's like deja vu. It was 27 years ago I was sitting right where you are. 27 years. That's not that long ago, right? It's interesting. They asked me backstage, are you nervous to go speak to this wonderful audience today? And if I'm being honest, the answer is yes. It's not because I don't speak for a living. I speak every day for a living in front of hundreds of thousands of people on Fox 2. We do speeches like this all the time. But there's something different about coming home. And there's also something different about the fact that Dr. Seltenkamp taught me math in the 9th grade, and Harriet Clark was my speech teacher. You come back 27 years later and do a speech in front of your speech teacher and tell me you're not nervous. A very good evening to all of you. What an honor and a privilege to be here. Troy High School administrators, teachers, including Harriet Clark and Dr. Seltenkamp, my high school speech teacher, proud parents of the class of 2022, congratulations. What you did was not easy. It wasn't even what was expected of you. It really wasn't. You were expected to go to school, do well, take care of yourself, and do it all over again each and every day for 4 years. Instead, the class of 2022 was forced into a harsh reality that no one saw coming. An unforgiving and relentless virus hit the world when you were getting ready to take on the world yourself. Classes were canceled. Dances were canceled. Family get-togethers canceled. But the biggest thing taken away was a sense of normalcy and security. Normalcy was canceled. So tonight, as you bid farewell to this momentous chapter in your life, you wait for words of wisdom from me. I sat where you were 27 years ago as a member of Troy High's class of 1995. So I should know something that you don't, right? Well, I waited for the person at this podium to do the same thing when I sat where you were. And while I hope not to disappoint, I'm going to lean on you for the wisdom tonight. Tonight, it's not what the class of 1995 can teach you, but what the class of 2022 can teach the world. Resilient, tough, hopeful, that is what you are. The class of 22 can teach the world how to be more resilient, tougher, and yes, how to be more helpful and hopeful. You entered your junior year and were asked to start thinking about where you wanted to go and what you wanted to do for the rest of your life. While droves of people resigned from their jobs in what was called the Great Resignation, you were being asked to chart out your future destination. While people were told to stay home, you were being asked to decide where outside of your home you wanted to go next. Businesses closed their doors, hospitals opened theirs to take in thousands of sick patients in your own hometown. In the shadow of that tragedy, you were asked to make life-changing decisions about your future. You did this while so many of your own family members were getting sick. You did this even while some of your own family members passed away. There were tears, there was anguish, there was sorrow, there was hopelessness, and there was worry. But then there was you, the class of 22, resilient, even with all that uncertainty, the pain, the anxiety. You teach the world that resilience isn't about whether life is fair or not. Even at this young age, you know it's not. Resilience isn't about making excuses. That's easy to do. Resilience is about facing a challenge and fighting until you get what you want. That's what you've done here tonight. The class of 22 can teach the world how to be more resilient. You can't be resilient without being tough, though. The class of 22 is really tough. When we talk about what you had to deal with compared to my generation at your age, it just wasn't the same. We're going to write about you and talk about you. We're going to talk about how tough you are. You found a way to be resilient even while the world around you seemed like it was crumbling right below your feet. Most 17 and 18-year-old generation kids in my generation had to do well in school, do well at work, and maybe help around the house as well. We did this while the world around us seemed to be holding up just fine. Your class, on the other hand, well, you had a different world on your hands, didn't you? A real-time war between Russia and Ukraine unfolding on the evening news each night. Supply chain issues driving up the price of everything that your family, your mom and dad, had to buy. Racial unrest shaping the way we approach and look at the world around us. All while a global pandemic was unfolding. As we thought it would end, it started again. Hold your head up high. You got this. Keep working hard. Keep up the good fight. Easy for us to say. But you did this and proved just how tough you are. You fulfilled your responsibilities, looked out for your family, and did this all in a world whose future seems so uncertain. That is tough. The class of 22 can teach us how to be tougher as a world. Being tough, easier said than done. I have a take on what it's like to be tough. What's at the root of real toughness? I think it's hope. Think about it, a swimmer about to make her final lap. While it seems impossible, out of breath, out of fuel, every second the body feels heavier. The swimmer makes it to the end. Football, tennis, track, lacrosse, you name it. Every sport, there's a breaking point where you can hardly move your body one more lap, one more yard, one more step, and you do it anyways. That toughness comes from one thing. It's hope. Hope fuels the body and the mind to keep going even when it seems impossible. How many 17 and 18-year-olds can say they did this, not just in sport, but in life? You taught us how to forge forward in life in an unforgiving world that often seemed hopeless. That internal ability to look forward to the future and hope for brighter days, even on the darkest ones, is a special skill that the class of 22 has. You sat home from March of your sophomore year and your entire junior year. You were robbed of some good times that were promised. Sure, you felt sad, you felt ripped off, but you held on to hope that perhaps life could become better. And look at the sun out today. Here we are better, all because you held out hope. The class of 22 teaches us how to hope. And now you take that hope, that toughness, and that resilience as you march forward into an uncertain world. The class of 2022 teaching us all that no matter what, you march forward, not backward, no matter how hard the fight. Before I leave you tonight, I'd be remiss if I didn't pass along one lesson I learned after I left the auditorium on my graduation back in 1995, 27 very short years ago. It's this: I can promise you, no matter how smart, how good-looking, how well-liked, how charismatic you are, you will face rejection when you begin your march off this stage and into the world. But instead of looking at rejection at the end, think of it as the starting point for your next step. I'll tell you what, I was told by many people when I said I want to go into TV that that's just something I couldn't do. You know, I had a speech impediment when I was in middle school. I was shorter than the other kids, had a high-pitched voice, and couldn't say my S's or my T's. And my name was Rube. You do the math. I had a speech therapist, and when I was in elementary school, and have always been the only Indian American guy in any journalism class I took in college and in any newsroom I worked with. I applied to Fox 2 not once, not twice, but 3 times, and I was rejected. I even had Indian American family friends in Troy tell me this career isn't for people who look like me. It took rejection at face value. I wouldn't be standing here today had I not had rejection. Rejection, you see, is not the end, my friends. It's the blueprint for your future. Rejection is simply feedback. It gives you a chance to reflect, to retreat, and to return to yourself with that blueprint in your hand. It allows you to tweak, change, and revamp your plan. It makes you stronger. It makes you tougher. And yes, it makes you more resilient. And isn't that what the class of 22 is all about? It has been an honor to stand with you on this stage on this special day. A very hearty congratulations to all of you, the Troy School District, your parents, grandparents, siblings, and all your family and friends. We are so proud of you, and I am so proud of you. So continue to be tough, be resilient, and be hopeful. It's what we expect from you, the class of 2022. Thank you, my fellow Colts. Good night.
Thank you, Roop. Truly an honor. And next to deliver our second and final graduating class address for the class of 2022, it's my pleasure to introduce honor student Ms. Saranya Swaminathan.
I should start off by saying very candidly that I do not recognize all the faces in the audience today, which also means that some of you may not know who I am. So, to get ourselves acquainted, my name is Sharanya Swaminathan. My favorite color is lavender. I am an ENFJ personality type, and my all-time record is 12 sneezes in a row. This next era of our lives sometimes still feels surreal to me. Our days of scribbling chalk designs on endless sidewalks during recess are long gone. However, I'd like to think that we've been preparing for this future.
Whether we took on leadership roles or spoke up in our classes, we have already been building critical problem-solving, communication, and presentation skills that will take us far in life. As we ascended through the years, the sidewalk we grew up on started to have more cracks that we almost fell through, partially due to Michigan winters, but also because of our looming responsibilities. For those of us who made it through Mr. Hevel and Mr. Moore's AP Chem classes without crying about gas laws and braved through late A-push study nights with Brinkley, you deserve to be commended for your resilience. And then, taking us by surprise, COVID-19 hit. Like many others, quarantine was a strange time for me, a place to explore, but also a time to open our eyes to global inequities coming to light. Granted, I didn't actually keep my eyes open for most of Zoom year because I was fast asleep. Despite extreme burnout, we survived with adventures with Mr. Darp and searches for the faint green light in The Great Gatsby. In retrospect, those moments on Zoom speaking to black screens taught us a lot about what it means to be connected, patching breaks in the sidewalk we were walking on. This sidewalk we've been traveling on also serves as a memory of all that we've learned. Although not drawings, many of us walked into high school with a very vague understanding of so many concepts, from the basics of supply and demand to what it means to be a good leader. Looking far down on this path, we can see how our chalk designs of flowers blossomed into values that molded us. Standing up here in front of you today, all of us wearing our caps and gowns, I want you to know that if there is anything I have learned in high school, it's that it's genuinely okay to not have all the answers. I still don't know how to do a cartwheel. I still don't know anything about the mitochondria other than it being the powerhouse of the cell. And even 10 years later, I still don't know where that treasured sidewalk Shel Silverstein told us about ends. What I have learned is that it's okay to still be finding our way. As we navigate through twists and turns and sidewalks blend into highways, we might find ourselves at the right destination or in a strange new place. Regardless, don't feel like you need to know everything just yet, and feel assured in knowing that most of us are just as lost. And so, as the cliche goes, even though this seems like an end, it's not really. Whether your next plans are college, an apprenticeship, serving in the military, or taking a gap year, there's no right or wrong as long as you continue to grow. I remember reading Where the Sidewalk Ends in elementary school, and as we've matured, I think it's safe to say that there is no end. The sidewalk we used to scribble on will soon blend into a path we walk down to get to work. Each sidewalk will pave a new path with new designs, and even when you think you've reached a dead end, there's always somewhere else or someone else to help you get there. To my classmates in the class of 2022, let yourself stop looking for where the sidewalk ends, and instead, keep your mind open to where your sidewalk may lead. Congratulations.
Thank you, Saranya. It is now my distinct honor on behalf of our faculty to present to Dr. Macheski, Superintendent of Schools, the Troy High School graduating class of 2022. Junior marshals, if you would please take your place at the front row. Dr. Macheski, the members of the 2022 Troy High School graduating class have met all of the requirements as prescribed by the state of Michigan and the Troy Board of Education, and they are now ready to receive their Troy School District diplomas. Presenting the diplomas today will be members of the Troy High School District Board of Education, Dr. Charles Steltenkamp, Mrs. Harriet Clark, and Mrs. Jessie Allgaier. And what I mean all, they met all the requirements and then some. Again, just like all the speakers said, you guys have done more than any graduating class in the history of Troy High, and you should be very, very proud of that. So junior marshals, if you want to get that first row going.
starting with our class officers. Sanya Chavla. Michael Dashi Kui. Nea Sil. Receiving his certificate of completion, our foreign exchange student from Germany, Elias Burke. And now continuing with the class of 22, Hussein Firas Aboudi. Ahmad Sela Ado. Johan Manuel Abreu. Nahira Adla. Prisha Agnihotri. Aris Latif Ahmed. Rawan Mahmood Ahmed. Neha Prasanna Igalikar. Siddharth Akalakam. Prisha Akasapu. Mohammed Ebtikar Alam. Frederick David Aldinger. Alana Kaylee Alexander. Hamna Kumran Ali. Akram Abdullah Al-Khatib. Hamina Amador. Abhinav Anand. Shreya Andashrekar. Ember Lynn Anderson. Matthew Robert Andrzejak. Julie Mary Dennis Anoe. Ryan Matthew Aretha. James Donald Armstrong. Aiden Nakamon Arpachinda. Akshat Arya. Akifa Asafi. Rapul Atlay. Shreyas Etreya. Meghana Reddy Atmakar. Pranav Kumar Atiyam. Salman Syed Azarudin. Ashley Sayun Bey. Sayun Beck. Aiden Dmitry Beriak. Savannah Bell Baranowski. Kirsten Bardoshi. Natalie Grace Barron. Hitha Reddy Bathala.
Ame Boeje. Arthur DeSalis Mulatalar Beiri. Pranav Ravindra Ballad. Erin Michaela Birch. Sona Bedagari. Sarayu Sita Batham Chirlu. Arundhati Samir Bagwat. Muskan Bansali. Datri Bhatt. Maheen Bhatt. Nandan Bhatt. Aditya Pranav Bhatt. Heidi Lynn Blackwell. Sawyer William Blair. Ethan Lawrence Block. Emma Joanne Bloomingdale. Trisha Balaji Bolu. Alexander Joseph Bongiovanni. Angeline Marcello Brandon. Ranjat Singh Brar. Ewan Adrian Brunetow. Cassidy Robin Bridell. Lydia Carmen Gail Burns. Mia Jean Brzezinski. Brady Richard Buton. Anissa Vera Cabay. Shannon Grace Kai. Aaliyah Marie Calvert. Tariq Campara. Michael Roque Carbajo. Alexandria Marie Karen. Grace Elizabeth Carruthers. Maya Jane Carter. Bernard Joshua Cerna. Quentin Lewis Setnar. James Milton Champlin. Lily Grace May Sien Chan. Kevin Chang. Dylan Matthew Chaudhry. Andrew Chen. Anthony Chen. Emily Yue Chen. Ethan Yaoming Chen. Felicia Chen.
Yunhao Lori Chen. Shrikar Chilamkirthi. Steve Donald Chismerick. Regan Choi. Sungmin Choi. Sebastian Wolfgang Choka. Sophie Chong. Sadi Hassan Chowdhury. Shiham Chowdhury. Mohit Chandri. Spencer Lincoln Church. Rachel Sue Clark. Riley Francis Clemens. Dylan Paul Cody. Elliot Russell Conover. Adam Joseph Cooper. Alexis K. Cooper. Althea Darlene Cairo Cortez. Abigail Elizabeth Kramers. Rebecca Jane Cummings. Colette Sharon Cupelli. Corbin Johnny Daywood. Ubashek Pankaj Dahad. Chanson Jack Damer. Davis Winfield Damer. Yasmin Decruni. Antonio Gianni D'Alessandro. Vishal Damodaran. Abigail Daniel. Alisa Dodano. Ryan Michael Decker. Hugh Reed DiFrancesco. Anna Delkova. Sarah Siri Delphia. Rucha Mahesh Deshpande. Brett Kian Dickerson. Dhruv Digrasker. Adana Barbara Douglas. Michelle Grell Driscoll. Julian Edward D'Souza. Yutong Du. Alexander James Duda. Victoria Dushku. William Stephen Endress. Talea Evans. Zachary Aiden Fairless. Nicholas Joseph Farron. Ethan David Fang.
Isabella Grace Fisher. Luani Rachel Ford. Renita Abigail Frederick. Natalie Marie Freliga. Raul Suresh Gadgil. Varun Shri Ganapathy. Daniel Kwong Gao. Nestor Garai. Tamana Gore. Alexis Rose Garrity. Josephine Melita Gendrushka. Justina Marie Giglio. Kaylee Ann Glaub. Matthew Michael Golas. Nicole Faith Gora. Mariska Gunati Goswami. Paul Alexander Griezmann. Ryan Anthony Griezmann. Lalith Sai Goody. Navya Shriya Golapuram. Ethan Liang Guo. Arnav Gupta. Sia Anna Gupta. Arya Ravindra Gihab. Jennifer Guadalupe Gutierrez Meza. Mark Walid Haddad. Roham Hadichi. Riadai Hamagaka. Osman Hamad Hamid. Alexis Katrina Hanna. Sarah Mae Harrison. Brett Allen Hartenberg. Dominic Yanni Hatsis. Adriel Hawkins. Kate Ashlyn Heika. Brecken Matthew Helfen. Samuel James Hearn. Sarah Michelle Hom. Colin James Howard. Miranda Lynn Howell. Jordan Alexis Hoyle. Elise Linda Shu. Albert Hua. Grace Diana Hubner. Grayson Evelyn Hughes. Lindsay Marguerite Hughes. Nicholas Hung. Walter William Hutchison. Joey Young.
Monte Inadeski. Soam Umesh Inamdar. Jimmy Arini Isaac. Ibrahim Islam. Anjali Iyer. Sean Douglas Jablonski. Nandita Jagan. Udavir Singh Jelf. Victoria Lee Jan. Kogalan Adrian Janarthanan. Danny Jang. Jungwoo Jang. Subham Jha. Reagan Jha. Charles Ching Hong Jang. Rebecca Johnson. Ravi Joseph. Jenna Kakos. Emma Lauren Kaluzny. Venya Kandula. Maitri Kapadnis. Annie Emily Kaplani. Yamini Karanam. Brendan Anthony Casa. Brendan Richard Kemp. Brendan Robert Kennedy. Casey Ann Kernan. Abdulmoiz Kaja. Kulsum Fatima Khalid. Sandy Magdi Khalil. Haris Khan. Samir Ked. Selma Kraishi. Dahe Kim. Esther Kim. Hyun Kim. Nathan Kim. Song Kim. Emily Maria Kanaya. Evangelia E. Cusis. Jacob William Klingler. Rory Karen Knaus. Morgan Elizabeth Neal. Rishi Kanduru. Gabriel Brooks Konwinski. Varshitha Karivi. Bennett Charles Karatko. Shri Tejaswini Kodapalli. Rachel Marie Kozlowski. Susan Mayshawn McDonald Kubota. Madhu Kumar. Vanessa Vijay Kumar. James Kwan. Jace Lee Lair.
Isabel Lee Lamoog. Kyle Joseph Langevin. Wesley William Lava Relaire. Jack Danny Latin. Matthew K. N. Law. George Dennis Lawless. Lucas Light. David Keenan Lennon. Jersey Olivia Leone. Jack Michael Lewandowski. Hao-Ran Lee. Ji-Yoon Lim. Rachel Sumi Lim. Gianna Donatella Lamarvin. Anthony Lisney. Eileen Meiyan Liu. Allison Jiawei Liu. Xinchuan Cindy Liu. Aditi Lokula. Alex Liu. Christy Liu. Moting Liu. Charlotte Hannah Ludor. Iris Ma. Yao Ma. Yu Ma. Yoshitha Madaneni. Elizabeth Ann Maher. Lahat Mahmood. Eliana Renee Mahone. Madison Ann Makarowitz. Besma Ehab Makrufa. Thanoshri Rajesh Makwana. Myra Malik. Declan Francis Mullaney. Mira Ashish Manik. Jose Manuel Manzanares. Kaylee Ann Rose Marmelstein. Lucas William Mara. Sindhu Marthi. Sanskar Mather. Alexander Scott Matthews. Alyssa Katrina Matuza. Karam Mawazini. Kate Lindsay McAllister. Aiden Michael McGahee. Tristan Clay McMahon. Chris Jeannie Meek. Lourdes Katarina Murram. Alexa Lauren Mahalik. Matthew Joseph McHale. Thajas Merlay.
Layla Rose Moore. Amy Gerta Mucci. Fiona Eler Muclary. Karis Marie Mulcahy. Naina Nagar. Harsh Prabhudev Nagud. Taha Najam. Minji Nam. Nikhil Naraina. Aliyah Nasim. Raja Lakshmi Manasa Nimani. Xavier Lumar Newell. Brandon Hui Wien. Lillian Nee. Malachi Jackson Nix. Clea Nora. Dorella Nurse. Kunvi Huang O. Derek Joseph Odo. Siyun O. Jack Edward O'Hannison. Trevor James Oman. Lachlan Zaway O'Neill. Sainatha Gaud Pamajula. Julianne Elisha Yap Pabalan. Shawshank Pagadala. Jayla Ariel Page. Sabit Paik. Tanisha Hithesh Panchal. Tamana Pandita. Marco Stephen Papadelis. Jiyun Park. Justin Sayong Park. Shiyun Vivian Park. Colin William Parker. Pooja J. Parmar. Isha Rakesh Kumar Patel. Yash Rajendra Kumar Patel. Aryan Shashikant Patel. Trinity Marie Peavy. Sarah Elizabeth Petches. Victor Adriel Perez Doder. Jalen Bernard Perry. Ariel Morgan Perkowski. Trip Ashley Peterson. Andrew Robert Pettinga. William Song Fout. Naisha Nalesh Fudke. Britta Elizabeth Pingree. Lola Marie Pinio. Arman Rafiq Perzada. Casey Edward Pischel. Rory Therese Planson.
Neil Reddy Pataturi. Claudia Maria Polak. Avani Prasad. Katie Alexandra Prokop. Yuktha Shri Pulavarthi. Sudanva Gopal Povender. Johnny Ryan Peruganin. Vandana Purushathaman. Eric Guankao Chow. Katie S. Q. Monica Meena Tudari Raghib. Rohit Rajala. Sarvika Rakesh Ram. Ananya Ramanan. Zara Rasul. Sienna Dennis Razavilar. Sonawi Jean Amir Galang Reed. Jada Lana Riley. Pranav Sanjay Rode. Shaylin Noel Ronzi. Paulina Ruiz Saldana. Daniela Ruiz Baraz. Olivia Ray Rush. Eric Rickamage. Zachary Laith Saad. Noah Bedem Shabai. Sinan Katan Seba. Abdullah Tamer Mahmoud Sami Saeed. Zaina Tamer Mahmoud Sami Saeed. Manuel Salazar. Danny Winston Samuel. Caroline Jean Samuelson. Harini R. Sangeetham. Alyssa Christine Sayas. Angelo Alexander Mitchell Skarnecchia. Caden James Schlenker. Sydney Victoria Schmidt. Ander Reeves Shunk. Connor Jacob Shupak. Bridget Ann Scott. Jack Henry Scott. Jasmine Veronica Seed. Colin Alexander Siegerland. Catherine Barbara Salemba. Sarah Mai Sellers. Ishan Naral Shah. Nisprua Devon Shah. Sanya Sheikh Mohammed. Aditya Shankar. Ashi Sharma. Eva Vlora Shaska. Rishi Venkatash Shetty. Nadine Montasur Shkukani. Ali Syed Shutari. Heejin Shin. Aditya Sill. Mia Catherine Simone.
Yuvraj Singh. Cameron Lee Singleton. Satyam Sinha. Jessica Ann Sirhan. Kastub Sriki. Joseph Logan Slavero. Emily Flora Smeo. Mackenzie Ann Smith. Marguerite Ming Jen Smith. Harrison Jack Snow. Charlotte Ann Sabatka. Sakshi Sandeep Sovani. Sachin Sridhar. Vidya Harini Srinivas. Cassie Staffa. Rachel Stroya. Maxwell Fletcher Stromberg. Subhas Subadi. Isha Sura. Divya Suresh. Smriti Sanjala Suresh. Justin Surratt. Dylan Anil Swami. Sharanya Swaminathan. Asma Zakir Syed. Arij Tahir. Jordan David Tansenko. Jacob Shaquille Tatari. Nikhil Srisai Tatanini. Tharunika Thavina Vasudevan. Dominic Alexander Thomas. Hannah Marie Thompson. Yuchen Tian. Jessica Marie Toselt. Lauren Rose Turpin. Sophia Urbina. Penelope Valdovinos Oros. Arismia Alina Baliotis. Lindsay Morgan Van Bueller. Nicholas Carter Van Horn. Rebecca Sarah Varghese. Edgar Vega Estrada. Tanisha Venkatesh. Aiden True Vesprini. Gavin Michael Vestrand. Skanda Vijay Kumar. Urvi Sushev Wadekar. Aliyah Fatima Walters. Nathan Ellis Walters. Andrew Wang. Nina Wang. Roger Wang. Shauna Wang. Alexa Gonza Warburton. Sandra Ashraf Warida.
Caitlin Colleen Warner. Mako Amy Watson. Mia Alicia Watson. Max Kingston Whelans. Teresa Way. Sophie Elaine White. Joseph Robert Williams. Bria Marine Flores Willie. Grace Marie Wilson. Ian Joseph Wilson. Sophia Alice Lily Ray. Claire Liying Wu. Michael James Winipko. Angela Jiayi Shu. Gary Shu. Yi Fei Shu. Blenda Jiayu Yan. Rachel Hain Yang. Nancy Yao. Nikita Yerapatanini. Ilan Israel Yashinsky. Rohan Reddy Yelaru. Brendan Elliott Yip. Jung Bin Yoon. Connor Stephen Youngerman. Jessica Yu. Ken Yu.
Zachary Zhao Yu. Sophia Doring-Zaleski. Allie Rose Zalewski. Kendall Barbara Zeiter. Diego Zertusha. Elena Maria Zessis. Jonathan Daniel Zhu. Alexis Jane Zemke. Kayla Ann Zemke.
$507 graduates. At this time, graduates, could you stand up for a moment and thank all the support that you had around you for the last 18 years? All right, if you want to have a seat again, sorry. Up, down, up, down. It's now my pleasure to introduce the president of the class of 2022 honor graduate, Sanya Chavla. Sanya will be joined on stage by Michael Kui and vice president, or which he's the vice president, and Neha Sil, secretary. Welcome, Sanya.
Hi everyone, so right before the class president speaks, I just want to take one last picture with the class of 2022, so everyone smile.
Hello everyone. So I just wanted to thank all of you for helping Michael, Neha, and I complete our senior year and produce all these events. And without you, nothing would have been possible. And I know that the memories I made throughout my high school experience are ones that I'll carry on forever. So to go ahead and move forward, let's go with the traditional turning of the tassel. Please stand, seniors. From seniors to graduates.
Thank you, Sanya, Michael, and Neha. You guys can have a seat. And at this point, to our audience, we are so proud of our graduates. Could we stand and give them a round of applause for all their hard work and effort? Thank you. Graduates, you have embodied pure Colt determination, and that will serve you well in life. So as you take off your Troy High caps and gowns and move into your next phase, I'm hopeful that you remember today's advice. Follow your sidewalk, not looking for an end, but where it will lead, even if that includes making some mistakes and running from that wizard if you bump into him along the way. Your journey is just beginning, and we are so very proud to have been part of it. Congratulations, class of 2022. And now, before we begin our recessional, I'd like to give a few instructions. At this time, I ask that our marshals prepare the class of 2022 for the recessional. Remember, graduates, we're going to clear the stage first. Marshals will follow, faculty will exit, and then our junior marshals will excuse our alumni. So the crowd, please remain in your seated areas at this time until the recessional has been completed. Just make note in your program, for those of you who like to watch this again, it's going to be broadcast on Comcast Channel 19 and Wild Channel 15, Tuesday, June 14th and Thursday, June 16th at 1 and 7 p.m. Congratulations again to the class of Troy High School, class of 2022. We are so very proud of you. It's been an honor to have spent the last 4 years with you remotely and in seat. Thank you so much, and go Colts.
We don't take trombones, right?